Hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Factorio Megabase. So, we are partway through rebuilding and sort of turning our starter base into a mall for the construction of the Megabase. I've done a little bit of work since the end of the last episode. Firstly, as you can see here, I've basically put walls around everything, and because we're starting to get attacked quite consistently now. There's that one was actually destroyed down there, and yeah, we're starting to get attacked reasonably consistently, which is starting to get a bit worrying actually, because at the moment, I don't have any defensive structures being built in the base. So, I don't have a great deal of ammo either, which doesn't help. So yeah, this isn't quite the same kind of putting fires out episode as I had a little while back, but we've definitely got some stuff we need to get done. So, firstly, let's just hop back in here. I should really put some gates in, but I'm not sure where exactly. Yeah, okay, first things first. So, we have some power issues, because over here, I put in some laser turrets, if nothing else, because I'm starting to actually run out of bullets. So to that end, I've built another one of these. Now this one is only running on solid fuel, and actually it's not connected at the moment because I don't know if I need it. But to connect it, all I need to do is just pop down a power pole and we should be good to go. In fact, what do I need to make a power switch? I should do that, because then I can activate it from right across the map. Okay, so that's off at the moment, but I can access that from anywhere on the map. Presumably that's under radar coverage. Thought I had a radar somewhere around here. Ah, there, yeah, that's close enough to be under radar coverage. Yeah, I can connect that whenever I want to. I don't want to just connect it now, because that will eat through all of our solid fuel supply. Okay, I've also done some upgrading to the iron input. I missed a bit with my walls. Okay, well there goes the oil. Yes, we're starting to get behemoths coming through as well, which is a little bit worrisome. I don't know how well you can see that, but I believe that is the corpse of a behemoth biter. Might be a behemoth spitter. I have seen both. Anyway, I want to put my legs back on, and then we need to rebuild this outpost. Okay, what are we missing? Storage tanks, pump jacks, a radar, just about everything. Okay. While I collect resources for that, you can probably see I've hooked up this lab. It is just a single lab, and my main reason for that is so I can improve laser turrets. I had just enough yellow science to do the next laser turret shooting speed upgrade. After that, we're going to be a little bit stuck. Something here. There we go. Alright, so I'll rebuild this outpost. Throw down some walls around it, and then I have some other things I need to take care of. Okay, we've got some big problems over here. This outpost looks like it'll be overrun So, oh, I need to think what order I want to do things in. So, I was going to, and I will at some point, increase my coal production because I noticed that I was having some trouble. Yeah, coal is not getting into the base enough. Alright. Okay, first things first, I am going to set up automated production of laser turrets. Okay, these guys, they just need steel, batteries and circuits, all of which we have. We've got batteries right there, we've got steel down there, and we've got circuits there. So that should be nice and easy to do. Okay, steel, circuits and batteries, steel, circuits and batteries, and outputs and power. Okay, so that should slowly fill up that chest. Okay, now we need to, what do we need to do now? Okay, I've also just set up this little thing down here just to give my base access to a more permanent supply of repair packs, because I was having to handcraft a few too many, I think. But anyway, that bit's now taken care of. Okay, so yeah, I have no bullets basically. So what I want to do is, okay, yeah, what I want to do is automate my defenses. So my plan is, once I get that set up, let's have a look and see what this attack is doing. Not a lot of bullets in these. Yeah, okay, my plan is, now I have production of laser turrets set up, I'll basically replace my gun turrets with laser turrets, and then in order to... Ooh, that's a big attack. In order to take care of things like that, these ones, they should be okay, because I believe they are in build range of this one here. So they will be automatically replaced and repaired, of course. There comes some repairs. That one's a replacement. Where's this attack? Oh, oil again. Why are they not powered? Did they manage to take out the power pole first? The biter's getting smart on me. Oh, they must have done. They must have taken out the power pole. I didn't know they would do that kind of thing. But anyway, yes, I need, therefore, to have everything under one logistics network. So I'm going to do that as well. Okay, so I'm going to start just by putting the turrets where they're sort of needed the most. So we've got some up there. We'll put some over here as well, I think. Okay, so those new laser turrets up here, they need to be connected to a logistics network to be properly repaired if necessary. So, or at least they need to be in build range of a roboport that is in a logistics network. So if I put one there and one there, this one here just needs some power. Okay, that should now mean that those turrets on the corner and these ones up there can now be repaired as necessary and replaced should it come to it. Okay, so that's this outpost up here now defended with some laser turrets. This one is probably going to be a bit trickier to get in the network though. Let me see what I can come up with. Because what I don't want is for there to be... Because, yeah, I can just put a roboport there. But then, out in the open like that, there's nothing to stop the roboport being attacked and splitting up the network. Okay, I'm hoping like a triple layer of walls around it should help. Okay, that one's a bit problematic. I think I might need to go and deal with that. Okay, are the laser turrets that bad compared to bullets at this point? Hang on. Let's... Can I pause and... No, I can't pause and look at bonuses at the same time. Damage plus 60%, damage plus 120%. Wait, no, that's flamethrower. Where's lasers? Plus 110%. Damage is 20 plus 22 laser. I know the gun turret gets 120%. Okay, what? Stop! Just stop already! Ugh. Okay. Time for a new tactic, I think. Okay, so by the looks of it from the map, or lack thereof, looks as though they finally managed to break their way into that area. So that's where I'm heading now to try and sort of fix that, I guess. Oh, I've got no walls on me, that's right. Be there in a moment. Okay, we're hovering at power level pretty much constantly now, so I'm going to switch this on. Okay, yeah, that helps us greatly. Hopefully it doesn't mess over things too much with the... because it'll be eating quite a lot of solid fuel. Did it not say I was missing some things from there? 4 steam engines? I guess. Tell you what. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I'm just standing in the south at the moment, getting some walls delivered to me, because I forgot to take walls with me. But now what I should be able to do is get these steam engines and get rid of them. And then they should be taken, they'll probably be taken to storage first, but then they will become available for use to actually build stuff. Okay, that's enough walls. Right, that one's the south taken care of. At least I should hope it is taken care of. And that should also be connected into the single logistics network. Yeah, you can see we're starting to get bots coming down here. Oh, hello. Okay, let's go deal with that. Oh, where's that? That is in an expensive place. I don't want them to kill my oil, please. No. Ugh, everything is on fire again. Okay, there's that bit defended. Okay, that's a fairly large attack. Let's see how the lasers deal with that. Okay. Not amazingly, but they dealt with it. And because it's in the logistics network, it should repair itself, right? Or it should at least get repaired by the base. So, now effectively, the logistics network should tell us where we have defense coverage. Are they linked? Right there. Just about. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of crossover. Okay, so we also want I would like to do something about these ones. They don't get attacked that often though. I'll just have a look at them with... It looks like those ones haven't even fired a shot since I last refilled them with ammo. We've got the uranium here. It's quite well defended. I think I'll leave that one. Oil, I guess I could probably bump that up. Yeah. Let me do a little bit of work in the oil bit. And then we'll move on with the next task of the day. Okay, there's another fairly large attack. That one was absolutely fine. So yeah, that corner up the top might be a little bit slow, especially when it comes to behemoths, but they've got the trees to help funnel it. Okay, moving on. Now, like I say, our coal situation is a little bit lackluster at the moment, by which I mean we have none. Now, there's a coal deposit out here, 31 million. I'm going to go and grab that, I think. Okay, I think I have everything I need. I've got my walls, I've got my miners, I've got some things to defend it with, and I've got some belts to bring this stuff back with, and some robot ports. Actually, yeah, 10 robot ports is probably not going to be enough to get there, so let's bump that up to 20. Okay, I'm feeling much happier about the defense, even though we're under pretty much constant attack at the moment, and we are actually having some things be destroyed. Because of the extended logistics network, I know that, you know, it's a good idea to look at things, just to make sure they're not being overwhelmed and I don't need to go and put out fires myself. But at least I know the chances are I don't have to actually do anything myself. There's a behemoth spitter. So this one's only defended by bullets still. Absolutely fine. You are remarkably close. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so there's a fairly large-ish biter base right here. But I also came prepared for that. Not much more to say about that, really. Oh, there's one there too. Well, there was. Okay, let's throw down some miners. These poor bots are trying to follow me back and forwards. I feel kind of bad for them. Okay, so we've got 93 miners here. I reckon we can squeeze out a full belt. Where's my splitters there? If I just throw one down there, one down there. In fact, I can knock that back by one. To there. Oh, and we need one there as well. I think that's everything hooked up. Yeah, I just need to power it, defend it, and then take the coal back home. And there you have it. Now, the more astute of you may have realised that there are one or two flashing yellow icons there. So I've put all the logistics network and stuff in place, and I even built a couple of gates so I can get into this one. However, what I did not do was actually take the power with me. So I've got some big power poles here with me for that purpose. Just need to take both power and this belt back home. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, and I think that connects everything up. So Let's see. Yeah, this is now lit up on the map. Everything is working. There is one flashing light. I'll just put that there. A bot should eventually take care of it. Okay, so yeah, that gives us a compressed blue belt of coal. Easy. That coal will come up there. It will come along there. Along there, along there, under. Then, we've got a nice bit of spaghetti for you. This splits it, so it prioritizes power. And then these two splitters will take priority from this belt rather than what's already being provided. Any remaining coal will come along this way, where it will be split again. This is basically a priority splitter such that the new incoming coal will prioritize this belt, then this belt, then this belt. But each of these will also prioritize their own inputs coming from what's already being provided. Okay, so yeah, we've got a couple more attacks. Maybe I should move this over a little bit. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea actually. If I just pop that like there instead. That seems like a very silly place to put that. There. Yeah, because if they're sort of coming more from this direction, then I may as well honour that. And where was that one? That one was over there. Okay, we're doing all right. How long before you come attacking? Okay, now the next thing I wanted to look at are iron supply. Now, we're not doing too badly at the moment. Let's see, if I just do a quick test here. Whoops, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, if I cut that. Yeah, so we're definitely getting at least a fully compressed belt, blue belt of iron plates, but we're not quite getting two. So what I think, we've got this row down here, which isn't really doing anything at the moment. So, let's see, if I reroute some stuff. Okay, so we've got, we've got 3 iron lines. We've got this one here, which is active, this one here, which is mostly inactive, and then this one here, which is active. Let's just prioritize them from top to bottom. Okay, so that's getting all the iron that's coming in from there, that's okay. Right, they want to prioritize sending it on. These guys want to prioritize sending on. Like that. Do you... I guess you don't need to be there, but yeah. Either way, I want to prioritize sending that way. We're still prioritizing steel first. That's okay. So that should effectively turn off this bottom row here, or near as. Then this second smelting column, that should start turning on, and then this one at the top should be running full time. I think that's about right. Okay, and that frees up the one at the bottom for use. So we can go and get some iron. Now there's some iron right there. Shall we go and do that? Okay, all ready to go down here. This just needs to be plugged in. So I was going to. Did I not build them in the end? Apparently not. Oh, left a hole in the wall. Can't be having that. So I'm going to need another one of these, I think. We'll go for one more. Might need a second. Yeah, I'll go for 2 more. Okay, so that one goes there, that one goes there. That should all power on. Except it doesn't, because It's not actually connected. There we go. That all looks on to me. That's all in building range. Okay, then we just need to take this to where it goes. And here's one I prepared earlier. So where this line coming down from the north used to be 2 lines, there's now just there's not enough iron coming in necessary for 2 lines. So cut it down to 1. I think I took away all the belts, although I might have left some somewhere. Yeah, there's still some just marked for deconstruction in places. But yeah, anyway, this is now another line of iron coming in. And it will send a little bit to steel. It will send any extra to steel by the looks of it. But then it should prioritize sending things northwards. Okay, let's see what that does to our iron supply. Okay, well this is a new line here, and you can see that some of it, at least, is going towards steel production, which means we should now have all our iron lines backed up. That one's backed up. That one's backed up. This one isn't quite backed up. Yeah, we're fine. I don't know why it's not backed up. Oh, because it's only a red line's worth of smelters, that's right. It's going to annoy me that I haven't... I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to mess around and extend it. But yeah, there's only enough smelters here for a red belt. But I'm using a blue belt. Okay, so that's as good as our iron is going to get for now, I think. Unless... Actually, this one here is enough to do a red belt on its own. This one here is enough to do a red belt on its own. And... yeah, this one here is enough to do a red belt on its own. So... I need to get some more sleep. At the moment we've got 3 effectively fully compressed red belts, which should be equivalent to 2 blue belts. Because a red belt is 2 yellow belts and a blue belt is 3 yellow belts. So effectively we're making 3 lots of 2 yellow belts, so we're making 6 yellow belts worth, and this is asking for 2 lots of 3 yellow belts, which is also 6. So we should be able to compress this if we do balancing right. And I think the way to do that is to split there, have this go underground, and we want to merge it there. Oops. And I think we'll just give it a little bit of time to see if there's a backlog that will clear. But I think that should now be 2 properly blue compressed belts. Excellent. And we're getting more steel as well, because we're using that extra overflow area. Great. Okay. Nothing is immediately on fire. I'm suspicious. Okay, so we've still got more stuff to do to build the mall itself. We've still got assembling, in fact we've still got basically this list. So train stuff, assembly stuff, concrete, power, furnaces, miners, turrets. Big mistake, big mistake. I've been messing around with power over here and I accidentally cut power to my base. Oh, I think I got away with it. I was hearing like destruction notifications from this new coal outpost over here, saying, okay, it's okay, they'll deal with it, but they just kept coming, and they just kept coming. So I looked on the radar, of course couldn't see anything on the radar, because, yeah, apparently there's, yeah, like, these are very important power poles, these ones right here. Yeah, I've just been, like, throwing down some accumulators to see if I can, like, help dampen the effects that the laser turret's firing has on my base. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so my theory is that with a bank of accumulators there, I haven't built any, they are just spares that I had from when I was making them to make the satellites. I'm not even sure how many I've got there. I've got 501. That's actually more than I thought. But okay, yeah, they're only to soak up like extra bits when I've got lots of laser turrets firing at once. That's the theory, anyway. Okay, so I have finished with that, I think. I finished putting sort of the laser defences and the logistics network up in this area over here. It's not finished building yet. Yeah, we've got enough of the turrets though, so I imagine some of these bots are carrying turrets. Walls. I'm seeing lots of walls. Yeah, turrets. They seem to be coming from more this kind of direction. Yeah, there's a bunch of them carrying turrets. So that should help with that. Now, where was that attack? That was over there. That's fine. I have noticed, particularly in this area over here, the bots go a long way over undefended territory, and I have actually lost quite a few bots from biters and spitters that have sort of been distracted on the way. Whoa! Alright. Huh. That's what you get for not paying attention. Right, so we've got another pistol to put in the box. Where's the box? Oh god, here comes all the stuff. No. There we go. Okay, so I need to run in, drop the pistol in the box, and run back out. So there's the pistol. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's go and pick up my corpse. Which is a really horrible sentence, if you actually stop and think about it. That was just over here. I even had the lasers on. Must have been that behemoth or something. It just ran straight at me and killed me before I even noticed what was going on. Where's this one? That one's down south. Okay, that's fine. Okay, actually, let's learn a lesson from that. There we go, I'm behind a wall now. Yeah, so that one is probably finished building by now. Yep. So, I'm feeling like things are less on fire, so I am going to leave it there for this episode. Next episode we'll be back to mall building, I think. We'll finish off with those production buildings. And then, depending how much time we've got, we may do some location scouting, see where we want to start building things. But yeah, I'll leave it there for now. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.